Hello friends, Iceland Trader here, and in this video we will take a look at GBPUSD and I will reveal you some tricks how to trade this pair. Very powerful tricks, by the way. Very few people know about this. It's absolutely unique content that will blow you away. Simply just get ready what I'm going to explain you. First of all, we are looking at GBPUSD offline chart. It's not a real-time chart. It's an offline chart, and we are using offline charting, call it .0 charts. It's the same like point and figure, but in point and figure you use crosses for up moves and round circles for down moves. Here is just you have black and white candles, so but it's technically the same thing. It's better to use, on my opinion, black and white candles because you see better the trends and what is going on. You don't see this on time charts because there's lots of noise which prohibits you from, simply blinds you away. I mean, you can't see what is going on time charts, so you have to remove the time. You can see it better on Renko, but even better so on .0 charts. So here is the most recent downtrend in GBPUSD. We are using 7.5 pips candles. You can change the size. I mean, it's good for day trading. 7.5 candles. You see every pair moves either up or down. We don't trade things that go horizontal. No, we need things to trend up or down. That's why I avoid some Swiss franc crosses, things like that just don't trend. GBP trends good. GBP pairs, as you know, and that's why I'm looking. EURUSD is okay, also trending. And you can see clear trends up and down. You see it's going up or down. It's going up or down very clearly, and it makes distinct high highs and high lows, and then lower lows, and so on. Here you see downtrend, and we have been going short here a few times in this downtrend. We went with downtrend. How this downtrend started? After the price violated this lower low. You see here it violated, so it means we are starting a downtrend, and it didn't make a high, so you see here, so we are going lower, you see, and it respected lower highs very well. You see, so you know it's going down. But how do you know when to enter, and how do you know when to exit? That's another thing. There are some tricks for that as well. I will explain it. It's very powerful. I mean, it's hard enough to identify if price going up and down. It's nearly impossible with indicators. So you have to use market structure for that. And better to do it on offline charts where you can see trend more clearly. I mean, you can see high highs, low lows better on offline charts. That's why I'm using for this purpose, for this demonstration, offline chart. Now, you see there is such thing in GBP pairs as a fake out. Before any move, big move takes down, you have a fake out. You can also see this on time chart, but it's better visible on offline charts. Here you see a fake out to the front left. You see congestion, fake out, then you have a big move down, and then you see another fake out here. You see this kind of a horse shape, or it's an L formation, or a foot or handle, whatever you call it. You see this formation, fake out, move down, fake out here, move down. Here was no fake out. Here is a double fake out with two steps, but still it is there below the Kumo cloud, and a move down. There's another fake out and move down. Now I was short in here. I told you in previous video I was going short, but I exited too early somewhere here, and I was targeting the lower low. But I should have stayed longer. It's just I don't know. I took like 30 pips in this move, but I was going simply by the rules of lower lows and this structure, market structure. I was targeting the lower low, but you see it went. You can use trend lines. I should have used a trend line and maybe waited on price, but doesn't matter. We got out of that trade. It's done. Now on Friday I was thinking to place a trade last night. We were somewhere here and I was thinking to make this another. It was somewhere here, but I was Fridays, you know, it's time for reversal, so it's kind of a bad day to trade. And indeed we had the reversal, and actually the trend is over. Why? Because if you look at this structure, you see it's very similar, all those patterns, and there you have kind of strange parabolic move what you don't find in this previous downtrend. Very strange. You see, just boom, boom, went up. Usually such parabolic moves, they are at the end of trends in GBP pairs, and you can also see in some other instruments as well. So this parabolic move signifies the end of this downtrend. I can show you this in here also. You see you had a downtrend and this parabolic move, you see, but there wasn't a kind of a reversal. It was another smaller downtrend, different type of downtrend. So this parabolic move, thin move, got filled. If you had a fractal parabolic move, then efficient trading like this with retracements, it would fill it. It's called fractal. It's got filled. Thin move, and usually they get filled to the bottom, or at least half, and after that you get a small downtrend, some type of horizontal correction, or another. Usually it's uptrend. Usually direction changes, but it happens often, not the rule. It's just, but it's a signal. Always for me, it's a signal. I look at the chart, I study a lot. For me, it was already a signal. So now I don't short. I will wait for price to break this high. If it breaks this high, if it's we have one more candle above this one, that means we will be going higher and we will be looking for longs. I will be in the uptrend going for longs, and it's likely to happen. You might think this was an L formation for the move up, but it was an Asian session, like in the end of trading day, so it's unlikely to happen, because those fake outs happen usually at the start of US session or in the middle of European session. It can happen also in the end of US session, but it was the end of the week, so that's it. But next week we will see some trading, I think, to the upside. But I wanted to show you those fake outs. You see, even if you go on a higher time frame, you will notice those fake outs. Not always, but they do happen. If you take a better look, let's say at we will do it at 200. It means 20 pips candles, quite big ones. You can also notice similar kind of. Here you have fake out on 20 pips, which had been 20 pips candle, which had been followed by a drop of 184 pips. Here is another fake out in downtrend. You see this fake out. It's a fake out before the before this. Here you see in the bottom, before the move went up. So do you see it on what on every can go even to 10 pips. You find it on every time frame. Here you see, before we had this parabolic move up, you had the fake out in the bottom. So if you would zoom out at the bigger picture, you would see that price is likely to reverse, especially on Fridays. That's when it happens. So lower lows and lower highs is the way to go, or high highs and high lows, just the market structure. It works very well when once the previous low or high had been violated. It's a signal that we might be going the other way around. Here, for example, it hasn't been violated. You see, price didn't close higher. We need the candle. We ignore the wicks. We just watch the candles. It didn't go high. So there was no reason to start to go into uptrend to go long here. And so we went lower again, and then a similar downtrend. Maybe we'll see the same thing. We will see the same thing now again. Perhaps. You can also use trend lines. You see, if we connect this thing, sometimes trend lines work. Maybe we will see a downtrend from this point, a new one like somewhere here. Hard to say, but we will see price action on Monday next week, and we will make some entries again. See here, it was a fake out before the move down. If fake out happens in Kumo cloud in downtrend, it's very safe entry. I mean, easy target next lower low. Forex is very hard to trade. I mean, some pairs are really untradeable. Yeah, Euro, Swiss franc, even S&P 500 is very hard, I think, to trade. But some others like EURUSD also works good. You see, it makes lower lows and high highs respectively. You can find some nice entries on EURUSD. But you can see it on offline charts again, not really on real-time charts. So there are uptrends and downtrends in Euro USD too, and it makes also fake outs too. This is let me see what this Euro USD. It's 10 pips chart, 10 pips candles, and let me show you the fake outs on Euro USD before they moves down. They are not as clear as in GBP, but they are there too. Like here, for example, you have this big fake out, but it's identifiable, and it's also identifiable here. Here it's again identifiable fake out, but it's kind of W formation. A big. I'm sure if you would zoom out at let's say 20 pips candles, you would see here two candles, but it is there. You see, it is also here fake out. The fake out before any move takes big moves place, you have fake outs. Here before they move down and count, you have a fake out before you go down. There's another fake out before you go down. Fake out before you go up. So you have those fake outs here and there also in. Here is a fake out before you go down. Fake out before you go down. So I have here a Ichimoku plot and have Bollinger Bands, exponential Bollinger Bands set to 0.50 deviation, 0.5 deviation, not 1 deviation, but 0.5, because it filters the price out of bands, and you can see the trends better that way. And then Kumo is just for background to confirm the entry. Price has to be below the Kumo cloud. But you know, in case of reversals, it will go through the Kumo cloud, whatever, you know. But it acts as support, and here it's obviously the low had been broken, high wasn't made, so we're going down already. And now it's another low had been broken here. We will be going lower, so you follow. See, it was broken here, so we will be going further down. Now we again broke some lows. but you also have to look at bigger picture. Yeah, we are likely to go further down because this low had been broken. But we don't go down in straight line, so we will be making retracements. That's the point. So this is likely to be, I think, this is likely to be such big retracement, maybe up to here. The same with GBP. It's also kind of a retracement. Maybe, I don't know. We will make another bounce here, probably, I think so. And then when we got in another downtrend, we will be looking. It's risky to go up now because you don't have confirmation that the lower high had been broken here. See, it wasn't broken yet. Once it's broken, then it's kind of safer to don't go against the trend. It's dangerous. When you don't have confirmation, you don't know, it can still go down. I mean, it has to violate the previous lower high. It has to close here. Then I will be sure that this trend is over. And this thing might be a big fake out. You see below this congestion, so it might go even much higher. We might even violate this high. So you don't know, but that's how I wanted to show you GBP as a good example for fake outs, as they are very common in this pair. Before very important moves, you have those like moves. This is a fake out here, and then you go up. And it's a small one fake out, and you go up. Very well, like you can call this. I might think this is a fake out to the downside. It was like 1, 2, 3, but don't go against the trend. Dangerous. And then this was a move up. You could probably, maybe I would enter here along. This looked like a fake out, but it was below the band, below Bollinger Band. It was in the cloud. Maybe I would enter along here, and if I would target here, I would get stopped out. But you know, you have to take losses here and there too. But if you are careful enough, you can do it. Like here, it was a fake out, move down. It's nice entry here in the cloud. And then you see price pull it back to the band. You still can go short again. Pull it back to the band, go short again. And it's for lower lows targets. You can draw a line more or less. Now that's what I wanted to explain you. This thing is not visible on time charts, but it's visible in offline charts, where you can see the structure. We need to see the structure. You can't predict where price going, otherwise it's very hard. We don't do fortune telling in Forex. It's only trading. Like here, fake out before they move up. Very nice setup, by the way. Price violated the previous high. You know it's going up. You have a fake out, and what you target 90 pips. It went up. And here was another fake out. Again, the same thing, and didn't go immediately up, but it went 100 pips. So you can catch a lot of moves with this approach. Even on GBP here the lower low was not violated. The fake out before another move up. So when the fake out happens, usually at the start of your session. It's some manipulation in America. We're in the middle of European session. It's sure a manipulation because every big move is preceded by that fake out. You see, like here, before they pull the price down, they push it slightly up. Here is the same thing. Fake it out and then they went down. So that's how it works. Here is the same thing. Fake it out, but the previous high was still there, you see. Fake it out before they went down. but it's good to have this congestion thing, you know, like here you see it congested, you know, like two-step congestion, and you have this kind of elephant formation or a horse, and then this one fake out into the Bollinger Band, and then you go for a lower low. The second time, third time, oftentimes it's just one pullback. After the horse formation, oftentimes the second leg is just one full pullback. Not always you have a horse or elephant. There was nothing here, for example. But you still, here it was a horse formation again, easy. Fake out, you see, move down, small pullback retest, and another big move down. They take people out before they go down or before they make big moves. You see, they take stops out, fake move, people maybe go along with that, you know, and then they go the other way around, you know. At the start of your sessions, another fake out and then move down. I call those fake outs, it fits well the name, or L formation, where a horse formation, handle formation, shoe, whatever you call it, L formation. Okay, it's visible very well in 0.0 charts, but not visible on Renko so well. You can see it on Renko too, other offline chart, but better on 0.0 charts, point and figure in candle shape. Point and figure in candle shape. Let's call this this offline chart in that way. Point and figure in candle, black and white candle shape, because crosses and circles are not that structured well. I mean, you don't see that well. Market structure, point and classical point and figure, crosses and circles. I wish you all the best. God bless. Be well. One more thing here. You see, there is no clear. We make lower lows. We had the fake out to the upside, but he still in downtrend. A lower low wasn't violated, so it's not clear what's going to happen here. But most likely we will be going high. It looks like. But this thing will get filled eventually. Thin moves get filled. This thin move still gets to get filled. You see, this thin move, every thin move, like parabolic moves, they get filled. Anyway, God bless once again. Be well. I wish you a nice weekend. Stay tuned. More updates coming. Be well.